Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, October 9th. Pure water, pure pride, Jamaican bottled water. Rehydrate yourself. I dare you to experience the taste of pure water. Remember to wear your mask, sanitize your hands, and surely practice social distancing. Let me first make a comment on people who think I'm anti-Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited. All I want is better horse racing. I will state the facts as is, and there are some facts that I will keep for myself. But all I'm asking, relentlessly, is for better horse racing. Yet, some from certain groups who may be surrogates of the promoting company are labeling me that I'm anti-SVREL. Well, to those who say that, they're far, far wrong. Another aspect has been the scintillating exercise gallop for the Ian Passad unraced 3-year-old American bred colt. At the furlong point, I got 57 and 4/5 for 5 furlongs. Yet I was taking the task that the official timing was 58 and 2/5. Well, I kind of like my 57 and 4/5. If I'm out, then it's not much. So why the hullabaloo by a certain clocker who is saying that I'm being mischievous? This morning, incidentally, I spoke to one of the top clocker. He's tops, he has experience, and he told me the horse went 58 flat. Seemingly, there are a lot of people that love to twist and exaggerate and color and cook, whatever I say. Anyway, so be so. There's rain forecasted all the way to Wednesday. And let's hope that we have good racing, a good surface, and be aware of horses who will relish the sloppy goings. The trainer's title seems very interesting, and title chasing trainer, Jason DaCosta, seems likely to be the new leader after tomorrow. Very good battle. Trainer, the reigning champion trainer Anthony Nunes hasn't been starting much horses, but I'm understanding that he's gearing up for an onslaught. The Open Gate Show wishes Team Anthony Nunes all the best. Shout outs to veteran trainers Stanley Finley, Barrington Dawes, Enos Brown, Ethan Thomas, Bert Tomlinson. Well, shout out also to Horseman, including other trainers, grooms, jockeys, and breeders. The punters who are trying hard to win cash, you're also inclusive. The Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited. All I want is better racing. For all, I mean all and sundry. If I'm to stand alone wanting that, well, so be it. I didn't want to mention what I had to reveal, a tragic revelation that happened 4 days ago. Trainer Dennis Smith, who owned the former Grade 1 campaigner, Mr. D, passed away. The reality is we all have to go. It's when and how. The Open Gate Show expresses condolences to his family and friend. Dennis, I'll never forget the day I helped you move Mr. D from trainer life with you to now deceased trainer Wayne DaCosta. 10 races tomorrow. Post time is approximately 11 a.m. there will be a monetary payout for the pick 4, which starts in race 3. First race for 3 and up. It's an optional claiming race. 400,000 and native bred 6 years and up who've never won 4 races in their career. 10 starters, 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters. Number 1, whatever. Got a better as a suspected feed at last. We'll find this more competitive for her to win, or possibly get into the second slot. Number 2, Carolando, one of 2 here for trainer Ryan Darby. Darby claimed this horse from March 30th for 550,000. He has the beating of these if he's physically okay. But Darby now decides to drop this horse a notch down after that Python opening effort for coming off a 4-month hiatus on the 18th of September, going 7.5 furlongs for the 450,000 tag, finishing 5th, 10 lengths at 13-1. Behind Coco Channel, Summer Sun, and Miss Linda Ray, who is also here. Carolina broke very slowly and wasn't really interested in getting into the gallop. Could be a different kettle of fish comes tomorrow. Number 3, Band of Gold, consistent in the last 4 starts, so it signals she's fairly okay. Again, competed with a few she ran with last twice. She should factor in your top 4 at least. Number 4, Divine Lexi, goes up in claiming against better than when she had victory over the last time she ran. Her asset, though, is she's physically sound as well as fit. Let's see what that does here. Number 5, Muscatoon, ran very poor 2 weeks ago in that 350,000 race on the 25th of September, going 7.5 furlongs, finishing 6th, 27 lengths behind Nuclear Emma, Trickster, and In the Blood. That was a very, well, I shouldn't say very, but it was a poor field. Muscatoon has to improve. His jockey, Garfield Gordon, hasn't won a race at Caymanas Park in over 15 years. Our present world, though, anything can happen. Number 6, Trickster, has much to do, even though finishing in front of number 5, Muscatoon on last. Number 7, Miss Linda Ray, should factor somewhere, maybe even on the board. Number 9, Storming, the other Derby horse here who could get a low exotic spot. Number 10, Sir Puddington, has number 3, Band of Gold to overcome. For me, number 2, Carolando, from number 3, Band of Gold. Number 5, Muscatoon. Number 6, number 7 rather, Miss Linda Ray. Number 6, Trickster. Trickster, though, is for an outsider in the lowest segment of your exotics. We're at race 2. It's for 3 and up. It's a claiming race. 607,50,000, 8 entries. They go a mile or 1,600 meters. Number 1, Purple Wayne with 126 pounds. Has won 2 of his last 3 races. So he should never be ignored, as he's back in the barn after presently the hottest claiming syndicate, Carlton Watson and Johnny Wilmot. The 2, Royal Vibes, destroyed Lesser just 3 weeks ago in a 550,000 claiming race. On the 15th of February, going 6.5, on the 15th of February, yes, going 7 furlongs. Broke slow, but just went right through and was held by rider Paul Francis. And when he was asked to go up the straight, he blew away opponents, winning by 6.5 lengths, beating Stall Walking Girl and Traditions. It's now 750,000, the claiming class. Royal Vibes has back class, but also has age, 11 years of that. Number 3, Mirabilis, just lost in a head bob to number 7, Sunshine Cat, but didn't get into the 1, 2, 3 in 53% of her 76 career starts on luck alone. Number 6, Salah, was expected to deliver the goods on last, the 18th of September, going 2 turns, 9 from 25 yards, when it looked challenging entering the straight, but flattened out to be 4, 3.5 lengths behind Sunshine, number 7, Sunshine Cat, and number 3, Mirabilis. Uncle Vinny ran third. As, it seems nothing has changed. Well, it doesn't seem. It's a fact that nothing has changed where this horse is concerned. So don't get caught off guard for another top display. But Seven Sunshine Cat surprised me when winning 3 weeks ago under a brilliant ride from leading jockey Anthony Thomas. Meets number 6, Salah again, but won't get the luxury of relaxing that easily this time on the lead. Number 1, Purple Wayne. Number 6, Salah. Number 7, Sunshine Cat. Number 3, Mirabilis. Race 3, 10 starters. They go 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters. It's for native-bred trios. It's a condition race restricted to fillies alone. This is section 1. Number 1, Letters in Gold, fairly consistent. Ran way more than any that have entered in this race. Letters in Gold should figure somewhere in your top 5. Number 2, Unwritten Law, Speedy Sword, now stretching out. Could relax on the lead and prove hard to tag. Number 4, Military Shot, a debutant, born the 14th of March, a bay filly by American Dancer with 3 shots by Red Bullet. The groom, Glenn Chambers, Soldier Camp, the owner, Ray Phillips trains, Chadwick Budai rides. Military Shot is half sister to Izin Beaver, Azul, and Glock. Looking to have some use, but should need this or a few more races to really show what value she has. Number 5, Ring Charmer, gets the Cardenas now. Has to be the horse to beat. Number 6, It Is What It Is, showed something when first-time blinkers were fitted the last time this horse ran. Ran evenly to finish 7.5 and 7th, where number 1, Letters in Gold, was 2.5 lengths in 3rd place. She was born on June the 2nd, 2019, so obviously she's a late developer, and connections could be biding their time with this well-bred chestnut filly. Had only a 3-career start so far, so a rapid improvement could be in the making, especially a dam that has produced some talented debutants already. If it's a muddy surface, she can't help but come alive, and maybe too much to show these what it is. Number 7, Sky Zones, consistent in the lower order of the board and high 5 exotics. Should be in the top 5, in the middle order downwards in your high 5 surely. Number 9, Chensia gets Shane Ellis. Well, go figure. Number 10, Another Storm, got 12 to 1 and last. And on what evidence, or should I say, what and where the information came from? What information that is? Well, she has 2 behind her in that race. That's the best race she has run because she has beaten 2 horses for the first time in 7 career starts. That last race, she finished 33 lengths behind in 8 out of 10. Number 5, Ring Charmer. Number 7, number 6 rather, It Is What It Is. Number 2, Unwritten Law, top 3. Number 1, Letters in Gold. Number 7, Sky Zone. Well, why not? Number 10, I'd love to win. Fourth race, 9 starter, 6.5 furlongs, again, or 1,300 meters is section 2 of this native-bred trio maiden condition race for fillies alone. Number 2, Diamond in the Sky, stretching out with speedy legs, and the fastest in this lineup, as evident when fitted with the blinkers. That equipment is off. But Mamdine remains. She looked well coming from the pool Wednesday morning when I saw her. Number 3, Frame Carrier. What was the factor of a 3-month respite on September 22nd when finishing 15 lengths behind Rocket Lily? Diamond in the Sky was here, as well as Whisper and Magic also in this race. Got 82 to 1. Richard Duraney rode. So Omar Walker, he'll be riding tomorrow. Walker rode her in her first 2 career starts, of which her best display was on debut, going 7 furlongs, finishing second 4.5 lengths to Ian Zelink on April the 17th. Will be making her 6th lifetime start, as I said, back with Omar Walker, with hopes of carrying flames for a win. Number 4, Prime 1, ran well and last after a series of very poor display when first-time figure 8 were affixed. That was on the 27th of September, going 6 furlongs. Went good, finishing third, 3 lengths behind on a bunch and Perazzo after breaking slowly out the gates. Back here now, could again run well. Number 5, Little Groovy Thing, small filly who ran okay against a weak set and now facing tougher. Number 4, Prime 1, gets the better of that one and maybe should do so again, because in that race Prime 1 drew on the inner. Little Groovy Thing and number 4, Prime 1 could be part of the outcome. Number 6, Infinity Ace, ran well against a weak set with first-time Lasix in her second career start on the 25th of August, going a mile, took up a running entry in the stretch, and just beaten to be second, 1.5 lengths behind Right in Flight. Number 7, Vision, has been proven costly to follow. Freshened a bit and could reward her backers with a win at last. Remember, I said could. Number 8, Whispered Magic, last 4 ran, were good. She had to meander a bit in the latter part of the race, which cost her the victory against Cruella and on Chico, finishing third, 3.25 lengths, going 5 furlongs wrong last week. She's quickly back. Ocean Newland again rides. Number 9, China Music, ran huge when staying on from the unfavorable post position. That was one going over the 5 furlong straight course. In that race, she was prominent. Let's see what she does stretching out on the curve. Looked okay yesterday, coming in from the pool. Any one of these 5 can win, but others than what I'm going to mention have a chance of getting into the top 5, including number 4, Prime 1, number 6, Infinity Ace, and number 5, Little Groovy Thing. My selection, though: number 3, Flame Throw, from number 2, Diamond in the Sky, number 8, Whispered Magic, number 7 is Vision, number 9, Chinese Music. 5th race, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters, 14 entries. Is for 3 and up. It's an optional claim race, 250,000 with native bred 6-year-olds and up, who's never won 4 races in their lifetime, as well as native bred 5s and up, who remains a maiden. Number 1, Balazzo, will be a late run starter. Number 3, Chief of State, been a while he ventures on the curve. Number 4, Jamal James, seeking a hat-trick of wins for Team Forsyth, and Anthony Thomas has been racing sporadically for a while and doing well on each occasion. Decent chance for the hat-trick of wins. Number 5, Sly Stallone, last 3 shows he's back to competitive form. Beware, regardless of 57 kilos, is Shane Ellis, who will be steering this one. Number 10, Doom Patrol, has been looking in the pink of condition, even for the last engagement, where he ran on the 28th of August out the straight, got 2-1 and finished 10th, 19 lengths behind Mamacita, Talented Tony K, Blue Attitude, et al. 57 kilos, Linton Stedman remains. Let's see what Doom Patrol will do comes tomorrow. Number 11, Papa Albert, up against far tougher. Number 12, Donald Trog, flashing speed in all of his 18 career starts, making his second start around the bend in the last 9 times he ran. Returning General Mubarak, lucky connections when he got the race via the disqualification of Congress Suki and last. He's back here and should factor somewhere in the top 5. Number 4, Jamal James. Number 5, Sly Stallone. Number 3, Chief of State. Number 13, General Mubarak. Number 10, Doom Patrol. Race 6, 7 furlongs over 400 meters, 11 entries. It's for native bred 5 and up who have never won 4 races in their career, as well as native bred, as well as imported 5 and up who have never won 3 races. Number 1, Then Be Life, closed rapidly when the speed collapsed on the 22nd of September, going 5.5 furlongs, got 99 to 1. At the furlong point was 12th and 9th. At the winning post was 3rd and 5th. Behind Lala Diva, El Gringo, who is here again, and City Council et al. Incidentally, Then Be Life ran wide on that occasion. If he didn't run wide, surely he would have been much closer. She has a tendency, though, of running wide. Let's see what the life is with Then Be Life tomorrow. Number 2, Colin Blair returned from a 6-month sojourn on August 3rd with a rusty second-place finish after leading by 3 lengths and folded to be second, a length behind Falcon Valby. His 2 subsequent runs were victorious, much fitter now, and could get the hat-trick of wins. Number 3, Awesome Glitter, has number 5, El Gringo, to overcome. Number 4, yet again, was to Hereford trainer Patrick Lynch. His last run, when installed a 3-5 favourite, if excused, could have him factoring somewhere. Number 5, El Gringo, flew on the 22nd of September in the race, going 5.5 furlongs, when at the furlong point was 5 lengths behind the leader. At the winning post was a short head. With 3 more strides, he would have won. He broke slowly out the gate then. That's the same race that Then Be Life ran in when the speed collapsed rapidly. Number 6, Barry Boy, Confident Connections, got it done on last 27th of September, going 7 furlongs. This identical trip ran through to be a length and a half in front of Thunderstrike, and it's a beautiful day after breaking forward. Number 7, in the blood, has it all to do. Number 8, He Can Dance, has to try dancing well for trainer Anthony Nunes, the leading trainer, to gain some needed money to retain his trainer's title come December 31st. Number 9, Ball Cree, last 3 were decent enough runs, could surprise you for the win, not me though. Number 10, Black River, up in grade after that win out the straight and last. Very fit mare, and Samantha Fletcher rides again. Number me, Ball Cree, from number 2, Corazon Silmedo. Number 5, El Gringo. Number 8, He Can Dance. Number 6, Berry Boy. 8 race, 5 furlong straight over 1,000 meters straight. 8 were entered. It's for native bred 5s and up. It's a restricted allowance race for who have never won 2 races. I don't understand that, but anyway. Number 1, Free Addy. Will Addy be free? Let's see. Number 3, Star Lee, gets first time figure 8. And Tevin Fox Star. Both could be very positive. Regardless, he ran on the 18th of September, going a mile, and finished 53 lengths 8, dead last. Didn't look too happy coming back to the ensemble in enclosure. That was 3 weeks ago, and who knows? This is 5 furlongs straight though. So the positive signs of a figure 8, as well as Tevin Foster riding, could signal that Star Lee will try to star in the top 3 order. Number 4, Miss Cookie, changed stables and has been looking in fantastic condition. Loves the straight as well as being fresh. Number 6, Golden Emperor, what can I say? But he could come with a rare good display, being a woefully unreliable customer. Number 7, read him up, Anthony Thomas rides well for this owner, Terence Sanko, and trainer Steve Todd rather. Number 4, that's my selection, Miss Cookie, from number 7, read him up. Number 1, Friadi. Number 3, Starly. Number 6, Golden Emperor. The 8th race, the co-feature, this is the Royal Dad Trophy. Royal Dad was a very outstanding 3-year-old, very popular horse. And this horse was bred Baghdad out of Royal Snob, ridden almost always by Winston Griffiths. Kenneth Mattis was the trainer. 8 entries for this 2-turn race, going 1,820 meters on 9 furlong 25 yards. It's for imported trails and who've never won 2 races, as well as native-bred trios and native-bred 4-year-olds who have never won 4 races. 5 for title chasing trainer Jason Acosta. The other 3, Anthony Nunes, Patrick Lynch, and Gary Sobrati. Let's see what happens. Number 1, I Am the Lynx, well ridden for that win and last on the 18th of September, going 6 furlongs by Anthony Thomas. He rides again. Only has to be the same vein to get into the top 5. Number 2, My Time Now, another entry for Jason Acosta. Number 3, Sir John, Jason Acosta, 3rd entry, will earn a share in the lower order. Number 4, High Diplomacy, not Jason Acosta this time, it's Patrick Lynch. Trains. 1 of 2 here for, 1 of 2 here that has won more than 2 races. Facing better, but could get into the top 3. Seeing he ran well going to strip on November 13 last season in a very, very fast time of 1:56 flat. Tomahawk won that race. Number 5, Billy Wiz, a handicap certainty if there is one. An example of why the conditions need to be adjusted. On September 4th, Billy Wiz carried 126 pounds and got beat 1.5 lengths by number 7 Santorini, who had 117 pounds. Now Billy Wiz will carry 115 pounds and Santorini 55 pounds. I have one concern for Billy Wiz though, is that he ain't a real fighter. Will be able to relax better now, especially with this weight, and will be tough to overall. Incidentally, he didn't have a clear run in that race that Santorini bettered him. Number 6, Tomahawk, another Jason Acosta entry. Not yet ready for these, as he got to use this race for a near future engagement. I mentioned that he ran 1:56 flat on the 13th of November for this trip. If somehow he's in that vein, he cannot lose. But I don't think he's all that fit as yet. Could be wrong. Sam Santorini, both he and Billy Wiz ran 12 times. Both won 2 races. And both will meet again for round 2. Had a tongue-tie move, and it came up trumps for trainer Anthony Nunes and owner Val Christian, second Mirage. Good race, it could be. Let's see. Number 8, Sun City, the other who has won more than 2 races. She looks in fine shape and really looked focused and happy when I saw this one on Wednesday morning. Last time she went 2 turns. That was on the 23rd of April. She won by a resounding 9 lengths. Not beating much though. Number 5, Billy Wiz from number 7, Santorini. Number 4, High Diplomacy. Top 3 horses. Number 8, Sun City. Number 3, Sir John. The penultimate race, the 9th race, the co-feature. This is the Vassal Jolliman Niger Memorial Trophy. Vassal Jolliman Niger won his first race aboard Gold Coin for his apprentice master, the late Eileen Cliggott. Quite the character, this jockey. He always claims he's extremely fit. Sad way to lose his life though, and we'll all remember that incident. This race goes 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. 13 horses were entered. It's for chosen up. It's an overnight allowance race. Number 1, Stranger Danger. Look it up a bit on the exercise track. Looking more happier and more forceful. Gets Anthony Thomas on now, and blinkers, which he never lost in the 4 times he ran in that equipment. Well, let's see what if the 5th time he will come trumps. I doubt it. Number 2, Nevada, fairly consistent and can compete with these. Number 3, Roy Rogers, interesting rider change for this frequent race gelding. Still looking well when I see him being led out near this table that I occupy. But to win this, I just don't see it. Well, we all have different eyes, so let's see what we'll see tomorrow. Number 4, Another Bullet. It's been a while he has not won a race. Could wake up and run a good race to get into the top 3 or 4. Number 5, Atlantic Blue, hasn't been true blue since February last season. I don't expect this one to be the real blue tomorrow. Number 8, Jumbo Boy, good chance, especially at this handicap. Owner needs to break well, based on his display on the 25th of August, going 5 furlongs round when he chased runaway leader Victor Turn to get 2 3/4 lengths behind that one, finishing second. Was Jumbo Boy. Looked okay on the exercise track and will be coming to compete. Number 11, Duke. Will he get enough speed to chase? Well, the speed ain't rich, so he could be up near the leaders in a relaxed mode and use his superior class to his advantage. Number 11, that's Duke. From number 8, Jumbo Boy. Number 2, Nevada. Number 4, Another Bullet. Number 3, Roy Rogers. Number 1, Stranger Danger. Final race, race 10, 13 entries, 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. It's for nearly about 4 and up, who've never won 3 races, as well as imported 4 and up, who've never won 2. Number 1, Stevie the Great, loves the straight. Worked well on October 2nd. 3 furlongs in 36 and 3/5 very easily. Not well drawn though from its inner post, but it's improving and is.
Check out KD's Vehicle Headlamp and Restoration. Our headlamps are fine sanded, buffed, and 9H coated with a 2-year guarantee. Price starting at $4,500. Internal restoration and modification starts at $8,000. To make an appointment today, call us at 876-824-6186.
Chitu Prince rather. Number 6, Adore Brilliance. Was to be brilliant last twice she raced. Put to the task by title chasing trainer Jason Acosta on the 27th of September. That was 9 days after she raced, going 6 furlongs, finishing 8, 5.5 lengths behind Speechless, Lava Boy, and Chitu Prince. In a one-pace fashion, and Tony Thomas was aboard then. On that day, the 27th of September, out the gates, went 5 furlongs in 1 minute and a fifth. First 4 went 47 flat. Came back October 3rd, 6 days after that run on the 27th, the exercise gallop on the 27th, and strode 4 furlongs in 50 flat out the straight. This horse has never been taken to task since in the bar of trainer Jason Acosta. And, well, Jason Acosta is projecting brilliance in doing so well as a trainer. Let's see if this is a rake. Number 7, Lava Boy, won't be starting tomorrow. Number 8, Basilicus returns off a 6-month sojourn and being under new owner. Love the Straight has speed, or had speed. Let's see what she has tomorrow. Number 10, Pepito gets the Cardenas. Well, he always has a top rider on his back. Number 12, Chai2 Prince, very, very consistent US importee, but he keeps faltering approaching the winning post. Number 13, Princess Cara, very speedy filly. The blinkers is off. Well, very interesting. I don't know, but let's see how Princess Cara performs without the blinkers. Christopher Mundine again rides. One of these should win. Number 1, Steve the Great. Number 4, Task Force. Number 6, Adore Brilliance. Number 13, Princess Cara. Number 12, Chai2 Prince. I'm taking number 12, Chai2 Prince, reluctantly, over number 6, Adore Brilliance. Number 1, Stevie the Great. Number 13 rather, Princess Cara, even without the blinkers. I don't know why, but Connection should do. Number 4, Task Force, I mentioned Love the Straight. Remember to rehydrate yourself. It's good to keep rehydrated. Experience the taste of Jamaica's pure pride bottled water. Pure water. A pure water we drink. Wear your mask, sanitize your hands, practice social distancing. And when you go out and return home, take a hot bowl of water and add some eucalyptus oil or peppermint or even menthol crystals, not much. Cover your head over the bowl. And at the beginning, slowly inhale. And you can increase your inhalation as it goes on. And keep doing that for about at least 5 minutes. It's good. It's helpful. We have to be careful. Take care. Join me next Friday. Remember, it is forecasted to be a rainy 7-day period, especially on Saturday onwards. But as you know, the weather can change at the drop of a hat. Good luck. Take care. And remember, the monetary payout on the first Big Four, which starts at race 3.